How you guys doing? That satellite controller's choking my cat again. It is, let me see the time. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:21 p.m.
7:21 p.m. The satellite man is choking my cat. I was listening to some music. I was just listening to music, rock and roll songs, and a mix of songs. This one's Cisco music right now. And the satellite man started choking my cat. Satellite man's still hitting me in the face and teeth. Satellite man's still burning the groin and tailbone and anus and perineum. And the satellite man's still been putting pressure on my body. Satellite man's violating laws, man. What do they want? They murdered my parents. These are the same families of people. And the government is not allowed to hide the information from the American people. Do you understand that? This is information of importance in reference to the history of America and the types of liars, cheats, and thieves that the U.S. government has been employing in America for over 50 or 60 years. Do you understand that? Or however long they've been in government, these people and their families. Although they changed their names, some of these politicians have different names, but some of them are related to certain political families of the CIA or the FBI or other branches of government. There's term limits in those offices too. They're supposed to be. Do you guys understand that? These people in government are violating the law. See how little my nose is? It's like the shortness of the first section of my finger, you know. You see that? So, in reference to a person trying to impersonate me, some people know how long my fingers are. Obviously, they're not that big or that long, my fingers. So, reference to the first section, the fingernail section of my index finger, this part. My nose is this long. You see that? This long. From here, well, whatever the picture is, it might be shorter than that. But in reference to the satellite controllers of the government agencies, you see that? So, in reference to my finger and my nose, of course, when I've been in movies or TV shows, sometimes I wore fake faces and makeup and performed as a female or performed as different types of characters in film, which, of course, is very important that it's on my Hollywood history resume, too. And in reference to revenues that I was supposed to have received, reference to history of syndication from when I was little, which I haven't received nothing. And I'm supposed to be in the corporate offices, someone might say, but obviously there's a problem there too. And I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. Now that I pointed out the size of my nose, that satellite man's digging into my nose right here in my nostril. All my time is accounted for. What I do every day is documented, meaning like whether I stay at the house, go to work, or go to the store, it's documented. And when this government man is so disgustingly incompetent, accusating against me, ask them why they've been spying on me. Was it something somebody had said about my parents? They accused my parents of things. The toxicology of my parents was totally clean. So we need all the people that made up shit about my parents. See, the government murdered my parents. When the government murders people, 9 times out of 10, they always make up drugs. All my time's accounted for. All my parents' time is accounted for too. These Nazis thought that they could hire different types of people or different looking types of people, or their people would try to wear disguises when they had attacked me and my mother and father. Do you guys understand that? And when these people tried to steal Hollywood, or they tried to impersonate maids or butlers or of people, these government people. Now, see, there's a history of these types of government people that make up these accusations in reference to their abuses and their crimes, which, some people are not aware of it, but if you talk to maybe the ATF or the Supreme Court or the Treasury, some of them know, because all the accusations they made up on my parents, they were proven wrong every single time. All the lies, all the tricks, all the manipulations, all their accusations about my parents being wealthy, these people tried to call corrupt. Now, see, there's a group of people, an ethnicity of people that always starts their crimes that way. Their false investigation is a crime. Their accusations is a crime. Their cover-up is a crime in reference to the abuses that I've been through and the names of political figures that was involved. See, these people thought they could just cover it up for so long, but under the oath of office, it's illegal for them to cover it up. Under the documented and copywritten seals of the American government, it is documented that those seals are copywritten and they're documented at the Treasury. So in reference to political people lying their ass off, claiming they're from the CIA, the FBI, the NSA, and they're doing dirty things to people in America, they're violating the government seal of that branch of government. And those people need to get prosecuted for their regime or their abuses or their lies. And it's treason for them to be making up lies. And no, I didn't receive anything in the postal mail. And hello, Asian Americans and European Americans and other races. Hello, African Americans that are friendly with me and friendly people. And some people may not know the situation or know which people are doing what. And, the point of history is, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates, no matter who anybody else is. I have friends of different ethnicities and nationalities. No, I didn't receive any letters from any of the embassies or from any place. Didn't receive them from the United Nations either, or the Treasury or Supreme Court. Haven't received nothing in the postal mail. So obviously it's pretty serious there, in reference to the information. Because I'm supposed to receive letters probably from the Treasury every week. I'm supposed to receive information from my mother and father's companies every week, which, I'm supposed to be near some of the companies or hanging out possibly at some of the offices every once in a while or something, or being in movies or TV or singing songs in the studio, But obviously these people are blocking me from living my life and got laid off at the job I was working at. But, I hadn't received anything from anywhere. If anybody sent anything in the postal mail, reference to my mother and father's companies or anything like that. Or if any friends tried to send any letters in the mail, I did not receive anything. And they've been hitting me in the lips and teeth. My teeth are documented. The size of my teeth is documented. My lip size is documented too. In reference to how big my upper lip is, they've tucked the upper lip like this. And that's physical assault and mutilation. Somebody needs to get all the information of what these government people are trying to say. I'm the rightful owner. My family history has been documented even at the White House before all these people got into government, which means they contradicted the factual documents of my identity and my mother and father and grandparents at the Treasury, at the Supreme Court, at the White House too, obviously. Somebody did. And it's abuse in reference to government's activities. They've conspired against me, these bad people in government, the whole time. My parents even met different people of government at different times. Reference to complaints, violations of their government agents, and in reference to presidents. My mother and father had met presidents before. See if there's any living president that ever met my father or mother. Now, I was even at the White House in reference to my penis size and, documentation. And so in reference to anybody from government or that was ever in the White House that used any documents as their way of hating on me, such as financial documents or property or land or deeds, or in reference to my penis size, where they'd say, oh, look at this document. Oh, he has a big penis. Oh, we can't have that in this country under their administration, is what they'd probably say. No. Their opinion is illegal. I was born with a large penis. There's other men in Hollywood, other men in the media that have bragged about their penis. For whatever reason, popularity, their history, or whatever. Or maybe they did it to make money. Well, in reference to my penis and my family history, that's important too. It's not a cockfight. What's mine is mine, not anybody else's. So in reference to anybody slandering my character or trying to steal any of my penis size, there has to be court cases or any physical assault of any kind. They just choked me. And the satellite man's trying to play games, messing with my body all the time, and them hurting my cat. It's animal rights violations against the government too. How many court cases has there been in reference to animal rights violations of government? They need to have more court cases against the government, satellite controllers. And low-friendly countries and low, Pasadena, California, I guess, set a low or something. And Laguna Beach, how you guys doing? And Beverly Hills and Colorado and other friendly cities and states in New York and New Jersey and Florida and everybody in other friendly cities and states. How's everybody doing? Wyoming, how you doing? Chicago, how you doing? Saying hello to all cities and states that are friendly with me, or people that like who I am or like my parents, or friendly acknowledgments, or people like my entertainment performances and history. Very important. Lots of things of importance.